Welcome back to another educational video for World Speech Day, March 15th, 2018. Today we will cover a very important topic. It is the purpose of the speech. Every speech should be built around one clear objective and remain focused on that single objective. A speech which tries to cover more than one objective will fail. It's as simple as that. So don't be greedy and cover only one objective at a time. Your aim as a speaker is to determine the general objective of your speech. Is it to motivate? Is it to educate? Is it to inspire? Then you must focus on the specific objective or purpose of your presentation. Example, to motivate people in the audience to read a book. Every element of your speech must reinforce your general and your specific objective. If every element does not reinforce the general and specific objective, you need to ask yourself a question. Why are you speaking? Are you just there to blab off a series of words with no meaning, no reason to be there? So please focus on your general objective and your specific objective of each speech. When you're crafting your presentation, common sense may say, start with a good opening. Lots of people will say to you, write the title of the speech, then build the speech around the title. That is simply crazy. A much better approach is start with the end in mind. The end defines the objective of your speech. The audience defines the objective of your speech. More specifically, what do I want my audience to do, to think, to feel, to ask me when my presentation is finished? Do I want them to come up and say, that was a wonderful presentation? Or do I want them to come up and actually ask me questions which will drive the presentation further or help them to understand the presentation better? It may be a sales presentation. It may get me a sale. As I said earlier, there are essentially three general objectives to a speech. Motivate, educate, inspire. To motivate means to change what your audience does or how they do something. To educate means to change what they know, what they think. To inspire means to change what and how they feel. You can also be entertaining. However, let's be fair, entertainment can and should be built to a level into every speech. Now, you may say, well, how do I communicate the purpose? To communicate the real purpose or objective of your speech, you need three things. You need organization. You must determine what your main point messages is and what supporting facts, evidence, and example you will use to make the message memorable. 2, rehearsal. You must rehearse your speech. You must dedicate sufficient time to rehearse your presentation. And remember, proper preparation prevents poor performance. There is no way to get around that. A lack is obvious. The third point is awareness. Understanding your audience's needs will help you greatly in deciding what to include and, more important, in deciding what to leave out. What you decide to include can be delivered by any creative hook used to grab attention. Such hooks will assist in making your message easier to understand, more memorable, more persuasive, informative, educational, entertaining, etc. There are three commonly used hooks. The first, and my favorite, is stories. When presented correctly, personal stories are magic. Remember the stories that your grandmother used to tell you when you were little. Most of you can still remember them. Have you ever asked yourself why? Audiences understand stories. They're relaxed with stories. They remember stories, which also means they drop their barriers of communication. They are more willing to listen to you, to accept what you have to say. And all of this means one important thing: they will remember your message. The second point is objects. The most advantageous of all props is a 3D object. A PowerPoint is not 3D. A blackboard is not 3D. A ball is 3D. If I am speaking about baseball, this will remind you of baseball. This will project an image directly into your brain, or I'm about to say. It is not only my words, it is a visual. So I've stimulated two senses. And maybe as a child, you remember playing with the ball. You remember catching the ball. Touch. Finally, statistics. Sometimes you got a presentation and the statistics just keep going, one after the other. And all they do is put you to sleep. Do not use statistics that are boring. Do not have a huge quantity of statistics. A few well-placed visual graphs will do the job. So please remember, have an objective and work on it during your speech. See you next time.